Streaming MLB The Show 23, MLB The Show 23 New York Yankees franchise mode.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the New York Yankees. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Babe Ruth. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go, and on the mound in this one, Babe Ruth. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Okay, all set to go. Hank Thompson steps into the box. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, one down. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now the left fielder, Monty Irvin. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Ruth, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a two-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Kicks and fires.
That's a ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Nobody out, runner at first. Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. Thompson around second, headed for third. Jeter with a relay throw, and he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Now here is Willie Mays.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Irvin leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
3-0 down. And a four-pitch walk. Well, the bat pretty much taken out of his hands there.
Yeah, he was patient. He didn't chase and go outside of his strike zone. So, you know, you have to tip your cap because you ultimately know that the guy behind you is going to have an opportunity to get it done. And that's what you got to do, pass the baton sometimes and trust your teammates.
Orlando Cepeda, the next to hit, takes ball one. This guy has turned into a beast.
So he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's a big power threat. Willie Mays. In there for strike 1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Check swing went around. And it's 0-2. Two outs. Just misses there.
It's a good take.
And now it's even up.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Now all even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back here at the ballpark. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Juan Marichal. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Here's a speed threat, Derek Jeter.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a pitch. Now one missed. Chris, 2020 a special year for Derek Jeter as he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, pretty special, and everyone saw that coming. All the writers voted for him except for one.
Gets the call, and it's 1-1. On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. Marshall throws to first. Back in there standing. Runner at first with no outs here. The next offering misses. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering upstairs. The pitch. There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. That one pushed foul. Grounder might be 2. Over to Crawford. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Jeter at third. Ruth over at first with one away. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Oh, 2 now. Set down on strikes. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike.
That was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Next to hit, Lou Gehrig. And that one is lifted in the air. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. A run comes in on the play.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So 2 down. Aaron Judge will hit next. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here comes the 0-1. Now 1-1. Second and third, 2 down. And 1-2. Righty to the plate. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. Yankees 1 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a pitch. That's a strike. Randy Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. And now it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ripped on a line to center. Mantle makes the catch. 1 down. And now it's Wilmer Flores. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first, and Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Now it's J.D. Davis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he deals.
Ball 2.
Check swing, but he went too far. And a count 2-1. A little bit low. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Knocks it down, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Giants go down quietly, and it remains 1-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a proof.
And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Curtis Granderson. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And now the 0-1. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jorge Posada. And that's in there for strike one. Granderson gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Marshall keeping an eye on him. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. And a 1-2. In the air, center field. Mays has it sized up. And out number one on the grab.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. First offering misses the mark. Righty delivers. Pitch misses. 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump. Got him. That's out number two. So the batting order turns over. And up next for New York, Derek Jeter. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Ball one.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. One left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, Joey Bart.
The catcher.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Good eye right there.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line and a base hit into right.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hank Thompson digging in now. There's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte.
And up next for San Francisco, Monty Irvin doubled in his first AB.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
He's going.
Runner takes off. That one fouled off. On the ground to first. Garrett tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 1 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The third baseman.
Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Kiner-Falefa checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. And here it comes. Popped up. Brings it in. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Mantle goes 5 feet 11 inches, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0.
What you want, what you really want.
And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
Ruth back to work. Check swing. He went 0-1.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one misses. Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
In time to Gehrig. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Orlando Cepeda. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Cepeda tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Ruled to swing. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next one just misses. And that is ball 1. Good eye right there. And it's filled up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Granderson hauls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Man at first. Here's Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand batter waits. Inside, just missed. Mays off of first with 2 away. Down the corner for a strike, and the count 1-2. Crawford checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing, he held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. So the Giants leave one. They still trail 1-0. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And a foul ball. Misses. Now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And now the count is even.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And the pitch. Out to center. Mays has it sized up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First offering misses the mark.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next pitch is inside, and now 2-0. And Judge spoils that one. Two and one on Judge. And another ball. The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball that's is coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Granderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. to the right side. Flores whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. Yankees 1 and the Giants nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Got him! 1 away here in the 5th. Now it's J.D. Davis. Grounded out his first time. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Laced to right center, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here's Joey Bart now, and he's already singled in this game. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Davis, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1. Kicks and deals. That's in there, and a count 1-2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
At the belt and fires. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And now the lefty, still 2-2 after the foul ball. Pitch. Hank Thompson waits to bat for the Giants. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
That's why you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball give by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he was either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Here's Thompson to hit now. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on.
Trying
Now
to play
with 2
maximum
away.
football.
Left field, Monte.
Monty Irvin, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1.
Massive.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So they strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 1. And the
I
Giants
created college
nothing.
teams on there, then uploaded it to my YouTube channel.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now,
Nothing much, just got home from work.
Look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
the wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is downstairs. And the right-hander deals. That clips the inside corner for a strike. In the dirt. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
Torres stands in now and watches strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bounced out to short. Crawford. Now the throw to first on the run.
Got him.
And Gleyber Torres retired.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that off the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you
Sorry
think
if I
you
fall
see.
asleep low.
And he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And now it's filled up. Here comes a pitch. That one ripped. And it's off the wall, but foul. That's to third. Davis with the throw to first. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. Yankees 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at the ballpark. New inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Mays. Ruth back to work. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And now it's even up.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Next pitch is downstairs. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And it's caught. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ripped into left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And at first with one gone, Willie Mays now at the plate. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Step off throw to first. Cepeda back in standing. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Torres over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Cepeda stands at second with two gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And the next pitch is way outside. Got him. That's out number 3.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Just got him on that one.
Knew he had to hurry after that nice forehand grab, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand and released that throw any better than he did right there.
Stepping in, Babe Ruth. There's a strike.
0-1.
Out there to center. Mays on his horse. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 7.
So digging in, Mickey Mantle. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Wilmer Flores. The wind and the pitch. And that's too high. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Movement in the Yankees pen. Goose Gossage appears to be getting loose. Holmes getting loose as well. The pitch. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. The 1-1. Rocking it out towards right center. And that gets down into the gap. And that puts the tying run on base.
The third baseman, number 7.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
No outs, runner at first. And up next for the Giants, J.D. Davis.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Garrett gets under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
This is Joey Bart.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And first offering is fouled off. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Now the 0-1. And that one fouled off.